What's up, friends? Welcome back to Thea 2. So after the last episode, another update has been released. This is build 420 now, meaning that we could try play on the last save file, but I've been trying to record a few episodes and it keeps crashing. So I think what we need to do is start a new game. So we did Lardo last time. Hello, darling. Let's give Maravit a chance now. He is faith and intellect, I believe. So it seems like every week there's a new beta update. So I'm going to try to get at least 6 to 8 episodes done on this build 420 before the next one comes out. Maravit, I've tried once before, so these are the ones that I chose last time. Goblin Child, Smarter Every Day for increased XP gain, a Gatherer, a Warrior, and some extra supplies. I didn't take the children this time because I think we will get children eventually. I want to have less people eating food and have a greater amount of food as we start, so we don't run out of food in like that first week like we did in the last playthrough. Okay, wisdom and knowledge, pretty neutral. The one thing I also want to try now on this playthrough is to spend a lot more time before I jump into the village. I want to, if I can, explore the entire island before I decide where to put my village down. Yes, I know, yes, I know. Show me the food. Let's take a look at our little squad quickly first. Oh, wow, it's only a warrior, a gatherer, and one child. Okay, at least we got a great sword and some javelins. And how cool does that warrior look? Extra shielding, parrying, Maravit's trait bonus. Okay, low morale. Okay, let's take a look at this island. Okay, let's explore all the way like here. Let's do the whole loop. That's interesting. I might want to grab iron and fish here because that might even let me do swords right away. Iron plus. I'll just have to find some leather. Also, I want to see what do you need to make gathering tools. Well, let's just camp here a bit because I want to try to fabricate these gathering tools. So, leather, wood, or... Okay, so we need leather. I could use half my wood now, but I don't think that's a good idea. Maybe we just stock up on the steel and the fish. But that just means I'm going to run out of wood eventually. So I'm going to have to find wood in the beginning. Mysticism, excellent. I want my goblin to be a healer or a mystic. That would be amazing. Ooh, leather. Come on, give me some food. So what I'm thinking is we find a source of food and wood. Chuck down a camp, get enough wood that we can just craft gathering tools for everybody. We've got 3 people so far, so 3 sets of gathering tools. If we come across amber, I might just make little amber gathering tools, which are not as good for gathering, straight up for gathering, but they also help with crafting, which could be quite useful. Is it me or is it noticeable how everyone is leveling up quicker? We've only got 8 days of food left. We've got to find a source of food and wood. Sharpish. Ooh, goblin. This character's a goblin. They love tinkering, so they are better at research and rituals. Awesome. I gotta try that. And actually no, the 2 flying daggers is better for fighting. Adds extra shielding. I want to take that as much as I can. Or counterattack. Maybe I get counterattack level 5. That's 2.4 damage. This is plus shielding. No, fuck it. He's straight shielding. That fish could be quite nice. Monster bone, awesome. intellect or nature. Those are our use the connection to your domain. Whoa, obsidian. Nice. That's spiritual blessing. Excellent. Ooh, that's nice. Scaled leather and regular wood together. I just need a source of food in range here. Nice. La, mental blessing. Excellent. Good lord. I mean, it is a food source, but grain. It's a more difficult one to actually grab. I want to see, just in case in that square there's something easier to gather food-wise. Terrain artifact. Nice. Wise Naga. Got ourselves a child. Okay, so let's drop ourselves a camp here. We'll get grain every 2 days, and we'll get wood only every 4 days. Oof. Let's chuck down. I mean, like, wooden gathering tools is not great, but I mean, it's as good as we can do for now. And we've got ourselves access to wood. I've got no one who can do that right now. We're going to run out of wood pretty damn quick. I think it might be worth it to create this first and then go back to gathering wood. I do find the start like this to be quite difficult. Good gathering tool. Excellent. I'll actually have a gatherer, don't I? Yes. Jonimir. If we give him gathering tools, gets his gathering up to 2.7. What's so nothing? Oh, 7.8. I was looking at a different character. 11. Okay, good. That definitely helps a lot. So if I chuck just him on that, it's almost 1 a day now. Maybe I want to grab a lot of wood, so I'll get 1 hit of wood every day. That's not a lot. Food-wise, we got almost nothing. What can I have you do, little child? Help gathering, I suppose. No, we're gonna run out of food. I have to have my gatherer get the grain. Yes, 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 I know. Choose the Kmuk. Level ups. Wisdom. Perception. Strength. I kind of don't mind if my warrior is a bit of a dumbass. I just really want him to be good at fighting. So we've got lots of advancement points. Gathering or grabbing tier 2 resources now for the short term might not be the right answer. Because they're going to be so much harder to gather and I don't have gathering tools. Maybe we just stick with the tier 1 stuff for the moment. We've got how much wood? So I need 27 wood to make another set of gathering tools. And my concern is that my wood totals just keep going down. 23 wood. Check the abandoned house. Yes, I know. Thank you. Food is looking good at least. Okay, 110 food. We are good for like a month worth of food. So that's good. Wood is actually the big issue. Excellent. Let's see here. So 2 more sets of these gathering tools and we're in business. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, 2 more sets of those gathering tools. And we're slowly starting to get there. This feels good. Like, is this the right thing to do? Honestly, I don't know, but it feels pretty good. Food is holding pretty steady. That's nice. Okay, now everyone has gathering tools. Maybe we just make 1 more set of gathering tools just for the next child that comes along. And then with these gathering tools and everyone, now we can maybe start taking tier 2 crafting materials. This scaled leather is super tempting. In fact, this could be a decent place to put down a village eventually, but we are going to try to do the whole island before we put our village down. I want to be absolutely sure that we get ourselves an amazing starting spot. Accept your divine role, nod and wake up, close. What I could actually do is make another great sword for another warrior, but those javelins are fine. The great sword is okay. It's not wonderful, but we've got a spare set of gathering tools. What else do we have? We've got 12 monster bone. A source of leather I think would be amazing. And scaled leather is improved resource type. Hell yes. And leather is useful for a lot of buildings as well. See how slowly we gather it though. That's the problem. Every 3 days we'll get, what, 12? Accept the hospitality, thank you. Look for survivors. Keep looking, step back. Observe their movements. Battle the fiends with magic, why not? We have a few. Oh god, that didn't work. Minus 16 faith on everyone. Oh god, that's bad. We need to do a ritual now, I think, to get our faith back up. Our little child. I could take improved gathering and then turn her into a gatherer. So, 1 or more characters below 30% faith are poisoned by magic. They'll receive damage equal to portion of their health each turn. Spiritual healing. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. And we don't have any herbs. Okay, this is very bad. We've got to find herbs. How could that be total defeat? Our hit point shouldn't be that low, because when we took that spiritual fight, that should only have hurt spirituality. But I'm guessing that having such low spirituality lowers your combat stats. You see, so we just can't fight anything. What did we need for rituals? I need some kind of ritual now, anything. Got the wood, we need any kind of food really, or some herbs. Let's head this way and then up around, or yeah. I think to the north is more likely to be like a desert type place. Shit, it's winter, so we're gonna run out of wood twice as fast now. Is my faith not just gonna get better automatically? So what are her stats? Mysticism is the best way. There we go. Your chance and female. Mark of a witch. It's dangerous, but let's hope she gets it. Yes, awesome. So She became a witch. I think the witches are able to heal. No. Unliving rat, throw pebbles, brute force, gathering, craftsman. Okay, but at least she's a good mystic. A wise woman, known of the mystical ways, but often practicing dark magic that taints the soul and body. That is why witches, even those barely adult, can resemble old women. The young witch completed her trials, but was deemed in need of further learning. It seems like everyone's faith is getting... Oh, there we go. Okay, that's fine. It got better over time by itself. Stobbie, thrown daggers for ranged fighting. Crafting. And I always like showing off on my warriors. It helps them in... what's it? Mental challenges or social challenges, I should say. Gathering is 10, is 4, is... 12 is 5. I need to heal up. Maybe we just go back here and just stock up on food and wood for a while until we back up to full health and everything. Intellect and nature, that's our domain. And we should be much better at these mysticism challenges now that we have ourselves a witch. We found a witch, may we bear now? I can't provide varied food, we're really struggling. That ain't right. Oh, see how much harder it is to gather because it's winter. Fuck. "19 days of food left. Now, your goblin child is about to become adult, so it is time to discover their spiritual path. You must now choose what journey the young one will take before, God's willing, they will return to you as an adult. Teach a child some good old trade, gathering or craft. Goblins may attempt to walk the path of the spirits, attempt to guide them to become shaman. Mysticism and chance. Yes, mysticism is pretty good at 6. I think that's our best bet. Awesome! The child enters the grey world where the spirits reside and returns to you a shaman. The journey, however, was not without its perils, and the youth's soul remains tainted. Poison dust. Stigma of the forefathers. The stigma you carry is a burden on both your mind and soul. Your intelligence, wisdom, destiny, and mysticism are lowered. Survive this lengthy trial and freed from it or perish. He's better at research and rituals, which is very nice. And this is the Stobbie, the God's chosen. The shamans or spirit walkers are said to possess the memories of their forefathers. But sometimes the forefathers find fault in the young shamans and leave a taint that weakens them. They can travel into the realm of the ghosts, the grey world, and bring great wisdom or sometimes even great peril. 31 max faith. Nice. So I think we've got 2 mystics now. We've got ourselves a witch and a shaman. Let's camp for a few more days until the healing goes up. Help the fish back into deeper water. This gives us a clue to a little event. Almost healed up. 15 out of 19. I'm pretty sure he should be healing. Yeah, there you go. Okay, let's roll. And it's decent weather as well. Where's the weather condition? I see it shows the season, but not the weather condition. I'm not going to bother stopping to pick up these terrain artifacts right now. I think I should actually be investigating these. And there's the old hut that I could have gone to as well. Move the story along. Investigate. Investigate the south. Nice. Iron and wood. Awesome. Snake nest we could try clear out, but I don't have improved items on my warrior or anything. Very large toad. Approach it carefully. Ask what he is. How can you lose a swamp? Agree to help. Thank him. So that should give us... we actually had that in one of the last playthroughs where you have to find a witch and then do a mystic challenge, and then we said no to the mystic challenge last time. But now we can absolutely take on a mystic challenge. We've got 2 mystics. Ooh, what's this? Ice spike. Yes, that's good magic damage. I definitely want that. And my witch, better at gathering. It just strikes me that brute force wouldn't be... Oh, fuck's sakes. Enjoy your food. Okay. Food was laced with weld. It was from a small creature. Oh, damn it. Oh, right. Okay, this is just an encouragement to go after that little bit of story mission, which shouldn't be that hard, which we can actually do. Okay. 8 days of food. Let's gather some fish. I could actually throw one of these points here into malachite and grab some malachite while I'm here. I think then that means I kind of need to change up my tactics and run back west if it means I can do that little story mission and get Leopold off my ass and stop doing those damn tricks. Got ourselves a child. Nice. Yeah, it's not even worth trying to get grain now. Best in summer and autumn. This is a nice thing about the fish though, is that it's year round. That's very nice. Stobbie, how is everyone's faith looking? I think I might want to do a ritual, but it all looks fine. He could just do research, or maybe some crafting. So this child, I really want to make this child a warrior, if at all possible. We've only got the 1 fighter, and we've got 2 mystics. Okay, I think we need to move on now. I'm running out of wood. 13 food. 14 food. 15 food. 16 food. We'll hang around for 1 more day just to get the malachite, and then we'll move back that way, get more wood, and then do the little story mission, the Leopold story mission. Is it perhaps worth doing some jewelry? Because see, I would need bone. I need something that I can combine gem plus gem. Pole arms uses gem and gem. Clubs. I'm surprised jewelry doesn't. That'll make terrible armor though. A shield could also be good. Allows you to craft 1 2-handed pole arms, also attack from a ranged row or deal area of effect damage. I'd need 19 malachite to make one of those, and I have how much? 30, so I can only make 1 pole arm anyways. Sweet, more monster bone, awesome. That's the 2nd hit of monster bone we got, yeah. And what I really want is a tier 2 source of wood, so I can make a great sword. Or more warrior. $18 food, gonna be an issue. 17 food. How much longer? So that like 11 more days and then winter is done. On strength. Once wood is at 30, I think we'll move back down, back on. It's noticeable how the gathering and the crafting and everything is less effective without having put a village down, which is, you know, not surprising. but I'm determined just to see how different it plays out if we resist to put our village down. Go in carefully. This is neither a plain cat nor a witch's familiar. It must be the Dola. Tiller of the Skek. Let's see. Look at her with those large sad eyes as a child. How can you get in? I should thank her and leave. Thank you. So where is it? It's not anywhere in view, so I think it just kind of pops up. Or is that it? I think that's it. Throw in some torches and investigate. Attack. Auto resolve. Let's see. Why set up Leopold? Killing him is extreme. Your reward, not leave. Mysticism. More gathering, always gathering. Stun, I don't like headbutt, I like to do straight damage, and I like showing off. Brute force, I think, is that going to help to make him more likely to be a warrior? But yes, so here's my question about brute force. This is a bare-handed attack, so like if I give him a great sword, is this skill point then wasted? Either way, I don't want my warrior to have crafting, because that's a waste. So we'll try brute force and see what it does. We'll head up to that story mission and then back down here and then head the rest of this village. Rest of this island, I mean. Ooh, herbs. It could be well worth it to just stop and grab some herbs. But I mean, in 3 days it'll be springtime, which is going to make gathering a lot easier. Chosen. Won't hurt you. So you are chosen. Thea, kill ignorant fools. Your domain does embrace darkness to an extent. Keep balance in the pantheon. Nod and say, you know, well, yada yada yada. Convince them they must. Auto resolve. Okay, so we've increased loyalty with the Slavians, and I think that was telling us where they were. Weakness. Really effective, highly annoying. Just normal damage. Ranged attack. That seems crap. What does weakness do? Lowest combat attributes, increases delay. That could actually be well worth it as a witch to get level 5 weakness. Please go look for Zbigniew. Okay. I think that's him over there. I think that with this Zbigniew guy, nice. Spring finally. He has a spiritual challenge. What exactly did he do? Will not harm him. Do not want sheep. They want folk who live in their cause. Leave. Okay, what did that do? I don't even know. I want to trade. What can I trade? What do you need? Bunch of vermin. Okay, we'll take out the vermin. Increase faction loyalty. And can we trade? Crafting tools could be pretty good. I need some crafting tools. I don't have a whole lot that I can trade with though, is the problem. And I don't want to give up any of my leather. That's an important crafting tool. Oh, so is that the price? 404. Okay, so I'm going to have to give 404 of something. The prices are ridiculous. I can't afford any of this stuff. Okay, more story missions here. Anything you can help with, anything needs killing. A rich beehive. Agree. Oh, so this is that's the Slavian's main village, and that's like a little secondary village. Okay. That's the beehive. We'll take that out. I won't auto-resolve that. Circle of multicolored mushrooms. Attempt the ritual. We should be very good at rituals because of our 2 mystics. Nice. Spiritual blessing for everybody. Rats are your cohorts. Dominate the vermin and make them leave. Auto-resolve. Easy. Ooh, a steel sword and a dark shield. Awesome. Increased max faith. Faction loyalty changed. Wonderful. Increased shielding. 1.3 damage. 1.4. I think the steel sword and the shield is well worth it for the warrior now. .7 damage as opposed to 8.2. Maybe I could give the shield to the witch instead. She can at least, you know, do something from the back line. Oh, perfect. Don't have any work for you. Okay, so it seems like once you complete what they ask you to do, you don't really have to go back. I think that's the beehive that the other one asked us about. Where did all this wood come from? Approach the beehive, attack. I actually want to do this myself. I want to see how we are fighting wise. Get an idea of how strong we are. The javelins only do 9 damage. I do know that the javelins do actually do pretty well, damage-wise. 10 damage, that's pretty nasty. I could, what's this? Summon unliving rat, but that's not a whole lot of damage. Shield, weakness, lower combat attributes. That's delay up to 2 targets, so we won't do that. Let's get our fighters in straight away. Nice. Javelins do first strike. I didn't know that. He acts first. We're going to take a bit of hit points damage as that goes straight through armor. Oof, fucking hell, he's fast as well. I think it's worth debuffing. Definitely lower that combat attribute. Just daggers. And what can you do? Ice spike. Stun attack and damage to 1 target. Poison dust. My little goblin shaman looks so cool. This dude acts first, does 14 damage. Who's 3? He does 4 damage, 18. I need 2 more damage there. Maybe I can slow down one of the other ones. All I can do here though is thrown weapons. Oh sweet, okay, so I didn't realize that when it's a duplicate the splash damage is then basically double damage. That's awesome to know. And makes axes and swords doubly good. I want these herbs, but I need food. Poison dust, craftsman. I mean, I could make him just an expert crafter, and then we leave him in the village, and he just, you know, builds the buildings and crafts everything. I mean, I wouldn't prefer to have him be a crafter, but it's kind of just worked out that way. Oh, sweet. That'll give us plenty. I think we can do 2 days worth of herbs. Go on, 3 days. Ambushed by goblin bandits. Try to parlay with the bandits. We have a goblin. Me think it is never good to crap on your own. What can you offer? Convince them that the bandit life is unwise in the eyes of the goblin forefathers. Nice. Ah, you so right, man. We go do this thing, but we're not happy. You shame us. We go back to our tribe. Before they depart, they leave some of their stolen loot for you. Although that took a bit of our sanity. Invite them to eat and drink. Sweet. God, that's amazing. Okay, so Tomko. I really, really want him to have another physical attribute, but... oh, well, destiny. He's going to be growing up soon, I think. 56 herbs. Awesome. Okay, we need food. 7 days. Let's go straight to these vegetables. Oh, here we go. Double food. Awesome. Everyone does have gathering tools, right? Yes, they do. With 73 scaled leather, I should actually think about turning that scaled leather into leather gathering tools, which is going to make them even better. A 3 skull fight against something horrible. Let's run and take the damage. That is very scary. And I think this is the Leopold thing. Answer the toad. How does she know? The light did it. We went through all of this in episode, I think it was the previous episode. So apologies for just skipping through all this stuff, but I don't want to keep going over it. You might just want to pause the video and read if you haven't read it before. Whatever this curse is, try to break it. Nice. The curse breaks and the Kamuk turns into a small young man with golden fins and gills. Ask what he is. A vodnik. I was courting a Rusalka, and it's strictly forbidden, you see. Anyway, her slimy sister turned him into a dumb creature. This I haven't read before, so that's why I'm going through this. I tried to get it on with another Rusalka. It is forbidden, but well, I'm a prince, I suppose you could say. My father is the vodnik who rules over our waters. I thought I could get away with it. Ooh. Steel jewelry. Iron jewelry. Ask about the disappearing demons. Felt a touch of something. It was burning, yet icy cold. Light, but in its purest raw form. It spoke of unison, order, ultimate peace. It sought to touch me, but the curse kept me hidden. The others, they were not so lucky. I saw them walk so straight, so depleted of life, yet living. They were toward one of the chasms left by the Shattering. Then, ask they were gone. Ooh, ask him to join you. Oh, sweet, but no. Here for Wells. Say goodbye and leave. Awesome, so we got steel jewelry, which gives hurry up, and this gives hurry up. Nice. We'll give these to our children if they can wear them. No, how about the you? Do that, and the sword. To the goblin. Sweet. How many hit points? 25 hit points, 14 hit points. So the goblin is actually, you know, if he has to go on the front line, I suppose he really could. But that would not be ideal, clearly. So, new task. Gathering tools. Oh, way better gathering. Can I actually do level 3 collector's aid? Awesome. So, increased gathering, personal carry limit, and gathering of 127. 2.9 gathering, wow, that's really, really good. 2.0 gathering, 1.1 gathering. Gotta be that then, collector's aid. And we'll do that twice. Scaled gathering goods, those are so nice. 2.9 gathering, personal carry limit, and increased gathering. This almost makes me want to go back down to the west and just load up on the scaled leather and give everybody these gathering tools. Looking good, guys. Food is stabilizing. We got loads of wood. Where did all this wood come from? Ah yes, it was the ancient wood, which I should not be burning. We got loads of tech points. So eventually, once we finish exploring the whole island, We will certainly be able to choose almost anywhere because we've got all these gathering points. I really want him to be a warrior. Come on, Tomko. Yes, he made it as a warrior. Rejoice. But he is creepy though. Okay, gathering tools. So let's see how much his gathering improves now. From 14.9 to 15. Okay, not much better. Still worth it, clearly. And another child. Fucking fantastic. This start that we've got feels so much better than then, like in the last playthrough where we chucked down our village a lot quicker. Asking Maria's and look for the man, get some ropes, pull him out, call out to the man, pull him out, call out to him angrily, try pulling him out. He then buggers off. We can then find his faction, tattletale on him, and then if we succeed at that, we get extra reward, I think. Okay, 2 more turns, and then we're going to get some more of that leather. Who has got... Look at that, 22 gathering. Wow, she's awesome at gathering. Almost as good just as our gatherer. Weapons-wise, I think I want to craft a weapon real quick. So we'll go into great swords, steel and leather, which we should have. Nice. Silver plus that. I should be able to make a decent little greatsword out of that. Bone or wood. I've only got level 1. Okay, that monster bone. And gold. $1.9, that's quite nice. Legendary we can't do, so that is life leech, nice. Or just straight damage. I think let's go for the elemental weapon. Fuck yeah. Life leech. Hell yes. Oh, I don't have enough gold. Okay, never mind. I could have does it need extra gold if you do it that way? Okay, right, so I don't have enough malachite. Increase shielding, but I don't have the something. I think it's a crafting requirement. It doesn't explain what you need here. We've got 28.8, I think, crafting, and we need 38 to do that. Still, that's a nice little greatsword, though. A monster greatsword. Take cover in the cave. A hungry wolf eyes. Auto resolve, easy enough. Overall, I think this tactic of running around and just not putting down the village right away feels like the right way to do it. It feels good. Maybe I should do a basic sword for my witch. Just do whatever I can to get myself stronger. Basic iron plus sandstone. How much does it weigh though? It weighs 112. It'll be way too much weight. I would need lighter materials. Yeah, 300 odd. Okay, forget that then. Something that the Gatherer could use. So the Gatherer's primary stat seems to be the yellow ones, or perception. So ranged weapons. I do, no, not polearms, ranged weapons. Thrown spears advanced, maybe ranged weapons. What can we craft for ranged weapon wise? Wood and wood. Just a plain old, that's not going to be that good. Steel and monster bone, what does that do? A crossbow, 1.2. I still think that's not going to be as good as the javelins. I think those javelins do more damage. 1.3, 1.3. Where's his damage numbers I want to see? 1.6. Okay, so I'm gonna have to invest in the javelins. But I've got so many points, I don't really mind. Okay, so this needs a load more resources. Iron plus bone. Iron javelins, 1.6. That's already what he's got anyway, I think. Not going to be that much of an upgrade in damage. Sandstone javelins, 1.6. Yeah, it's the same. Well, that was a waste. Shit. Okay, we're good for food, we're good for fuel. Honestly, let's go load up on scaled leather and give everybody those improved gathering tools that we've got. I think once everyone has those gathering tools, we can then finish exploring. But that should be easy enough. Let's see here, 101. Excellent. Okay, so how much do we need? We need 30. So 30 scaled leather gives you scaled gathering tools. We've got 13. And we get, what, 12 every 2 days? It's going to take a while. Ooh, my child. I have got 2 mystics. I want some sort of intelligence-based person who hopefully will have the best chance of becoming a healer then. We've got the 2 warriors, we've got a gatherer, we've got 2 mystics. 2 warriors, 2 mystics, 1 gatherer. So she'll hopefully become a healer, and I think being female increases the chance of becoming a healer. Sexism. Go for that, and for more food. 56 days worth of food is plenty. Perhaps at this early stage of the game I would have been better off or best off when it comes to getting the gathering and the crafting up quickly as possible, to have unlocked some sort of jewelry like amber. And then just create amber gathering tools, because I believe those amber gathering tools increase your gathering and your crafting. Not as much as these would, just with the gathering. But I honestly don't know if that would have been more efficient. It is summer. Gathering grants XP. Good. Search the place, defend yourself, easy, scavenger dickheads. Bloodbone, and I think I can actually give that one to the child. Nice. I need to get some sort of weapon that is going to serve these mystics well. I think it is actually scrolls. Scrolls or wands, what would be better? Proficiency in crafting wands, to use additional primary and secondary material type and receive with bonus to essence. That's probably better than codexes or wands. I think I'm going to go for wands in that I've already gone here. Expert wands. Out of interest, what wands can we make? I'd love a secondary bone type, but that's not going to work. I can use malachite and ancient wood. 1.9, that's quite a nice malachite wand. Look at that. Poison damage and area of effect. That's freaking amazing. Is that a good use of my ancient wand? Don't rightly know. We could try. Remember, that was 19. What is this type? Okay, it's not any kind of type. 2.1. Oh hell yeah. 1.6. True damage and poison damage. Normal damage. You got to go for the elemental. True damage and poison damage. Ancient elemental one. That is amazing. We'll build that after we're done with this scaled gathering tool. That being said, maybe we just keep cranking out these scaled gathering tools first, because we're going to be able to gather quicker and quicker. 220. Let's kind of restart this. I want all of my best gatherers on the scaled leather. We've got plenty of grain, we've got plenty of wood, and we can even do that. I can't wait to see what that ancient one can do in combat. Okay, we've been recording for 52 minutes. Let's do a straight hour. Attempt the trial. These mystic trials should be really easy for us. Okay, so whatever your friend is doing, he's do it quicker. Yes. Tomko, extra shielding is nice, and he's a melee fighter, so he'll take the shielding. It's difficult to explain exactly how, but I love all the changes they've made to Thea 2. Everything just feels like combat feels better. Everything feels so much better. Okay, let's compare the damage numbers here now. So this goes off of just mysticism, it looks like. So Stobbie is 8.4 and 9 on Wizigna. So she would do how much damage? 10 damage, it looks like. And Stobbie would do 10 damage. I'll give it to Wizigna. Stobbie, you can carry the sword and shield as well. Awesome. $79 scaled leather. This is amazing. I'm so pleased. All that scaled leather is going to be so good for just about everything. It's so good for buildings. It's good for armor. It's good for helping to craft weapons. And one other thing worth thinking about. So we've got the improved resource type of leather. So if I can get the improved bloodbone, we can make nice weapons out of that. And the improved metal type would be silver. So like silver combined with scaled leather would make a nice sword, I think. Can I make a great sword out of... No, it's bone or wood. So bone plus steel. What are the improved types of bone and steel? Blood, bone, and silver is what I want to make my great swords out of. Unless all the gem type. What is the improved gem? Topaz. I think I want to go silver. Silver and bloodbone. My gatherer, increase master gathering. So I think he's got level 4 out of 5 on gathering. Look at this, this is fantastic. I want to see your skills. Master gatherer. So if 3 out of 5 is master, it probably then becomes grandmaster and like supermaster or something. What is his gathering number? 20! Fuck yes. This is incredible. 128 scaled leather. I'm so pleased with that. I think let's just keep going. Let's create 2 more of these. So then we can have 1 spare. I can even break down those wooden group of goblin travelers. Welcome. We should be helping each other. Let's see. Extra shielding. I wanted her to be a healer. Guard their path completely. Let's see what we get. A changeling. It has now grown into a demon, but they're just as loyal to you and as your gods before. Whoa! That's completely unexpected. A Vili. Vili are wind demons, but also loyal guardians of the woodlands, often serving the Leshy when needed. They can appear during or even cause a storm. Character is a demon, creature weaved from magic, which gives them bonuses to faith. They also tend to be great talkers. Counterattack. So she's not going to be... Well, she could be a decent fighter. I mean, look at those hit points. Good lord. I wanted a healer, but hell, a Vili. I'll take that. She's got a bone wand. Okay, decent. Straight weapon attack. I'm glad I went into wands, because I believe now with the wands, if I level up like ice attack and spells, then that'll get amped by those wands. Amazing. Okay, so we'll hang here for just 5 more days. Unless I can craft an improved wand. Malachite plus quartz or obsidian. 1.9, not bad. Old house, going closer. Oh damn, okay. Gotta remove that curse. Strength or perception, gathering luck and health. Take the +2 then. Okay, so Witch Hut walks over to you in his chicken foot, voice booms from within. I smell sweet darkness clutching your souls. Demand, I bring supply. Tell her to stop the sales pitch, gives you a rabbit's foot dipped in a virgin's blood under a half moon during harvest. You can do the rest. I'll rather pay because I don't want to mess around. We need to give 30. And we have... Does that just counts as 5, does it? That's rubbish. We'll give 30 grain and then she should remove that curse that we just got. There we go, on Stobbie, so that's done. One more turn, that's done, then we can build the Malachite wand and then set out into the wilderness again. I love how we're not going to have to worry about wood for a while. We've got 90 odd wood. Okay, 4 more turns and that wand is produced. Ambushed some crazed scavengers. We'll fight them, that should be quite easy. And that actually, did that lower or improve our... I think that lowered our faction loyalty with the Slavians. So I think it's worth remembering that in those types of encounters I should try to not fight the scavengers. Wait, unless... so scavengers are a separate... Okay, that increased our loyalty with the Slavians. Wizardsigner, let's see... You would do more damage with a straight Malachite wand, I think, but rather keep doing the poison damage there. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to give the Leshy the sword and the shield. Or at least just the sword. She's not very strong, but she's got loads of hit points. Let's compare. Would she do more damage? Oh yeah, she do way more damage with the wand. Got ourselves a dog. Increased perception. I'll give that to one of the warriors. Okay, awesome. Let's break camp. We got loads of food. We got loads of wood. Story mission, and then complete exploring. Maybe we do the northern loop, as the story missions are taking us that way anyway. Come across a caravan of wealthy travelers. Let's see. Talk to them anyway. That's the guy who never said thanks. Tell them the story in a diplomatic way. You see the man protests. Sounds like truth. You're gone for days. Accept the terms. Okay, sweet. Ask if we can still trade. So they've got quartz, they've got sandstone. A shakak. Ooh. Shak we would need to give. 192. Maybe we trade in the steel sword. And then we can still get like a lot out of them. Maybe we get quartz. Oh, they've only got 2, right? Okay, so value. I can get the value. Give me all your shit. The 590. Maybe I just... If these are 120 each... Well, that's 120 in total. Look, values... That's a hell of a good trade for us. Nice. And faction loyalty increase with the Slavians. Awesome. A friendly house demon who increases gathering. We'll give that to... Who's got the lowest gathering? 7.2 is terrible. 8.5. So I could give it to the Leshy. I want to try trading some more. I want to visit the kennels. Anything you can help with? I do wish in that sort of situation it wouldn't just bunt you straight out. Increase wisdom. So, anything you can help with, in need of stone. So what is this going to do? Just... current balance, minus 16. Oh wait, so they need... If I give them all the stone... I'm sure this is a waste, but I just want to see what it does. Okay, thank you. So they gave us some food. Okay, that's not worth it at all. But for the faction loyalty, I suppose it's good. Let's go to the kennels. Buy a cat. They want 20 for a cat. Sweet. Now, can we do that multiple times? And can I go back and get the spider as well? Visit the kennels, buy a dog for 50. That's worth 40. So I'm slowly starting to understand how the trading works now. This is really, really good. What do I not need? I can give 10 wood and that. And that should give us a dog. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so the kitty cat increases sanity and mysticism. We'll give that to the witch, obviously. The dog increases sanity and perception. Give that to the warrior. So let's see if we can't get 2 more animals out of them. Trade. A relic. Steel crafting tool. Heavy armor. Yeah, that's pretty much all we can get from these guys, I think. Tavern is open, visit it. What can we do here? The demon can do some gambling. Oh, sweet. Ah, okay, so that lowers faction loyalty. I'm also noticing how our encumbrance value keeps going up. That's presumably because our people keep leveling up. And look at the Villy. Fuck, that is so cool. Oh, amazing. Now, Tomko, with your wooden greatsword, how does the damage compare with the sword and the shield? You do only 1 point more damage with the greatsword, but you obviously get more shielding from using the dark shield, so I should have done that a while ago. Mysticism, yes please. Okay, amazing episode. I've recorded for way longer than I thought I would. So really, really enjoying this. So, I think our first 141 turns have gone swimmingly. I'm so pleasantly surprised that we got the... what's he called? Tainted Shaman, a witch, and a Villy. So we're amazing at mysticism. because of these two guys. And the Villy actually seems to be a spellcaster primarily. So I think she would benefit more from a codex to cast spells and, you know, do damaging spells. Counter attack, dive attack. Okay, what I want to accomplish in the next episode is explore the northern part of the map and then finally decide where we're going to put our village down. I want to hang on to these advancement points because I really want a village area that's going to give us elven wood, ideally, and silver. Those two resources together would be amazing, but it's unlikely we get those two together, so either of those two. Okay, thanks for watching, friends. This is Thea 2. I'm Stobbie149. Maybe we stop and load up on some coal, because coal is amazing for crafting. But we don't have a whole lot of encumbrance left. We could also stop in here at the Slavians and do some more trading. Anything need killing? Some boars are roaming nearby. Excellent, we'll do that. Okay, thanks for watching, friends. I'm Stobbie149. This is Thea 2. I'll see you next time. Build 420 is looking good.